What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Darren, the Bowtie Fragrance Guy, on the channel where we talk about fragrances and fashion. If you're a person that loves both those things, or either one of those things, it's fine, because I do talk about both. But if you like those kind of things, I invite you to go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you don't mind, make sure you hit that bell icon to ensure, or as best we can, ensure that you get notified when I upload new content on the channel. So guys, on today's video, we're going to be taking a deeper dive into the newest release from the house of Giorgio Armani, which is Acqu Di Gio Profondo Lights. And I'm going to be giving you guys my opinion on which I think is better. Which one, if you were going to get one, should you buy Acqu Di Gio Profondo Lights or Acqu Di Gio Profondo? This is going to be fun, so we're going to get all into it. But you guys know how we do. If you want to hear my thoughts on the newest release from the house of Giorgio Armani, which again, we're talking about Acqu Di Gio Profondo Lights, then you know the routine. Keep it locked right here. All right, guys, we are back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in. Let's go ahead and jump right into this video. So first up, let's talk about the newest release, which is Profondo Lights. And here is the box. I do like this box. It has like, I don't know if you can see that or not, but it had like green embellishments. And the name of the fragrance on here says Acqu Di Gio Profondo Lights, of course. This is an EDP concentration. So that's what the box looks like. Now let's take a look at the bottle. Very similar to what you saw from the original, well, all of them are flankers of Acqu Di Gio, but from Profondo, which was released last year, except for this one kind of has this nice, it goes to a nice kind of clear hue for the bottle as it goes from top to bottom. It transitions from the blue to a kind of a clear hue at the bottom. And if you look at Profondo, it maintained the blue color throughout. So that's the difference in the bottle, of course, besides the name of the fragrance on the front being Profondo Lights. Outside of that, side by side, the bottle looked very, very similar. You can see that. All right, so when we kind of break down these two fragrances side by side, okay, which one should you buy? I'm gonna spray Profondo on the test strip, and I'm gonna spray Profondo Lights on the other. And I will spray this one as well. All right, so when you compare these fragrances, they of course are very, very similar. If you look at the note breakdown of Profondo and you look at the note breakdown for Profondo Lights, they are very, 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 very similar. You get both of them, you get that aquatic, kind of ozonic, aquatic vibe that you get, which is something that's present in the original Acqu Di Gio. They both have a very kind of this kind of spicy heart in the fragrances, although this one stays a lot more aquatic than this one. This one goes a little bit more green, so I get more of that green, those green undertones in this fragrance right here compared to this one. Now, the other thing that's really different about these two fragrances, and to me, which makes the difference in my humble opinion, it allows me to choose a winner out of the two for me personally, and that would be Profondo Lights, the newest one. And that's because it features a note of lavender extract. Now, lavender is a fragrance note to me that really gives fragrances really clean, almost laundry detergent kind of vibe. Sometimes that may not be the best reference, but lavender gives fragrances a very, very clean vibe. And I work in an office environment, and although of course you can wear both of these in an office environment, this one is a little bit more green and sophisticated than Profondo. And I know a lot of people probably prefer Profondo over this one, but I personally really, really like Profondo Lights. I was really, really impressed with this. I wore them both side by side, and I just did the smell test. I kept going to this arm and this hand I had Profondo Lights on versus the original Profondo. Again, by no means saying that this is not a good fragrance, because it is great. I think it maintains more of a similarity to the original Acqu Di Gio than this one, because again, this one goes a little bit more green, and again, a little bit more cleaner with that lavender, and kind of breaks away from the whole aquatic thing a little bit more than this one did. It strays away from that. But for me, this one is a little bit more exciting when you look at the overall Acqua Di Gio DNA. So for me, if I'm gonna buy one, if you were to buy one, and you're watching my channel and you're making a decision on these two, I personally would prefer Profondo lights over the original Acqua Di Gio Profondo. Now, as far as performance, it's not really great in that particular category, but I get about that 5.5 to 6 hour mark out of this. For the first hour and a half, you get some pretty good projection. Then it starts to sit closer to the skin, but it does stick around for about 5.5 to 6 hours. Anytime I wear a fragrance that is, you know, citrus-based, aquatics, you know, fragrances that we typically wear in the summertime, I tend to take it with me. If not the entire bottle, I'll take a decant. So that way I can reapply at about that 5 hour mark, 5.5 hour mark. But you know, it is what it is when you talk about performance with these kind of fragrances. But I really do like this fragrance. I think this one retails right at $100, a little over $100 for this size bottle. There is a smaller size in this as well that you can check out. But overall, guys, I like the fragrance. So I would say, you know, if you like Profondo, more than likely you'll like this as well. Again, just really take into consideration you're going to get a little bit more of the greener elements in this fragrance that will come to the forefront along with that lavender, and that's the main differences between the two to my nose. Well, all right, guys, that's it. That's my time. I hope you enjoyed this video as I gave you my thoughts on the newest release from the house of Giorgio Armani, which is Acqua Di Gio Profondo Lights. As always, I appreciate your time and attention to these videos because, of course, you could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're right here with me, and I sincerely appreciate that. Now, don't forget to take a few moments to like, comment, and subscribe. And go ahead and share these videos out to some other folks that you think could use this information or find me entertaining, because I'm your guy, Darren, the Bowtie Fragrance Guy. I love to look good, and of course, I love to smell amazing. So until next time, guys, keep looking good, keep smelling even better. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.